Chico Sticks.
And we're here to introduce Below
Below
Average.
Oh.
Hashtag broke life bills.
We broke.
So, where did the name come from?
Well,
It started off with Chico's idea.
yeah, I remember when we first lowered the CL, we maxed it out, the camber. And I was literally below average, below
Literally.
anybody. So, like, we had one fingertip from the mud flap to the street. And I was like, wow, this is literally below average. So
I guess,
it just stuck.
I mean, yeah, it was Chico's idea, I guess, for the name of the group of people we were hanging out with.
Yeah.
All of our cars were lowered. And Chico came up with the idea. We kind of never did nothing with it. We kind of just didn't want to become a car crew or anything like that to, put us apart or show that we're against anybody else. But as time progressed, we kind of kept working on the cars.
Kept it always low.
Always keep it low. And our family kind of just grew. The more cars we mess with, the more we did to our cars, the more people we meet, the larger the family gets. And the name kind of just stuck because I guess in a way, to me, it means that it's like being the underdogs, the ones that are not taken or not counted for. Kind of you don't expect us to be where we at today, mostly simply from our background or our past.
What does it mean to you? Because Slowly beat me to the question.
So
When I lowered the CL, it was low, and I remember there was a bunch of car crews, and everybody was like, "Yo, we should join this one. We should join that one. We should start our own." And I always thought, "Yo, below average sounds just right though, because we're below the expectation. We're like, it's not that we're below, as in, you know, socially, economically, education. We're just out of the norm, out of the average. We stick out. That's what was my interpretation when I first thought about below average. You know, Instead of being high average, we're actually below average. Something that we stand out. That when they look at our cars, they're like, wow, that car is low. Wow, they put work into it. It's like when you actually pull up to a speed bump, they're gonna hear your car.
they're gonna hear us great. They're gonna hear us
like,
great.
and what are they gonna say? Wow, that car is low. It's below
But
average.
it's not just we don't meet a lot of people's standards because pretty much in a car game, a lot of people are more known for their high end parts, their expensive, classy, whatever parts. And me and Chico, we didn't grow up with much, so we learned to be humble and learn how to chase our dreams with cars using mid-range parts or not so fancy parts, but yet still making them work and still look good.
The first time we had to work on the CL, I had crashed my CL into a curve, and my airbags blew out. So then my steering wheel had a big hole in it where the airbag used to go. So that was the first time I actually had to work on my CL, was get the hub, the quick release. And I remember I got the cheapest steering wheel just so I could come up with the money. And I bought it, and we bought it, and we changed it. And that's how literally, like, I was like, you know what? We're going somewhere here. At that time, I was working part-time.
eBay steering wheel was cheaper than buying the factory steering wheel and airbag. So
yeah.
And then that's when we started slowly discovering that on his CL we're putting parts that belong to an Accord.
Yeah, like it was just about doing our homework, doing our research.
And slowly we started hooking up his car by looks. I started working on my car by looks. I stayed all motor most of the time, and just recently turbocharged my Civic. Something I always wanted to do, and I said, fuck it. I did it. Finally did it. I'm pursuing it. I'm trying to get faster. I want to increase my knowledge, get better as I go, and just keep doing better. And never stop. There's always been a passion of mine. And I don't feel like I'll ever want to slow down, even though my name is Slowy.
Where do you guys see it going?
Where do you see it going?
I really don't know. But I know where I want it to go is probably to lead us to more people and or with the same ambition as we do, humble as we are, and good vibes. We love cars, we love good energy. We're not about drama. We could understand that some people have money to spend on high end parts and some people don't. But I don't think you should make that an excuse not to chase your dreams or not to do what you really want to do. Maybe we kind of want to motivate people in a way also. You know, let them know that even though you don't have a garage, you don't have the best tools, you can still do something. We built Chico's car in the driveway. I built my car in the driveway. I never went to school for this. I had to learn the hard way. Junkyard, um, Honda Tech.
I don't know nothing about cars.
I had to teach him.
They just be like, yo, take that bolt, put that screw. I just do it, Just the fact that I'm actually working on my own car, I can actually say I've touched just about every part. I've unscrewed just about every bolt in that car. Brings a satisfaction to me, to know that, I'm putting all this time and effort into it, and nobody could take that away from me, the experience, the knowledge, and just knowing that we have literally, shed sweat, blood, tears, and money, and time.
Into anything that we do, though.
Yeah, and it's crazy because it's funny because we're right here working hard on these cars, and then you have like my mom, his mom, like our family, our friends seeing us put in this work, and they're like, wow, and having our other friends see us put in all this work, and they're like, they don't have that imagination to see what you seeing, But then you're telling them, yo, we're gonna paint the bay this way, we're gonna have the engine this. And then like we could share the imagination and be like, yo, we could actually do this, and to actually make it happen
and bring it to life.
Exactly. There's nothing better than that. There's no other joy than actually feeling that first time that motor turns on, and
it's a beautiful feeling.
Yeah.
to get in a car, and when you turn it on and it cranks up and fires up, that that's you. That's what you built. That's what you put together. That's something nobody can take away from you.
Oh man,
that's a high. When you see the car taken apart, you got bolts everywhere, parts everywhere.
Or when you try to take that one axle, you just stuck there for like 30 minutes just trying to take it out.
It can seem like a nightmare, and I understand that. But when everything's working and you got everything running right, it's a beautiful feeling too.
Why support Broke Life Builds?
Me and Chico came from not having much at all. At one point, we didn't have cars. We had to walk everywhere and hop on the bus. And as we got older, we got into trouble for not having cars because we used to steal them.
I don't know, man. That might be like self-incrimination right there, bruh. I plead the fifth.
I mean, I did, I got in trouble for it. I still had to outgrow it. The path that we were on, we never had much. And when we first got our cars, we had to get cheap cars. And we ended up with Hondas. And the more I got into with cars and fell in love with cars, you can see how fast you can make these things go, how good you can make them look being on a budget. And as we grew up, we got better. We matured a lot. But yet, not having as much kind of humbled us. You don't need 100,000. You don't need 50,000 for a car. I'm okay with having a car title instead of a car note. And that's what Broke Life Builds means, If we do things on a budget, we're always going to be on a budget. Because the best way to have money is not to spend it all.
Don't go too cheap, though. I have learned the hard way.
Don't go too cheap either. You'll learn the hard way. We both learned the hard way. There's little shortcuts you can take.
Yeah, but not all of them.
But eBay and all that either.
Yeah, you might as well spend those $200 extra dollars because now you're going to have to spend more than that. Yeah.
But I promise you, on this channel, we're going to put some of the cheap stuff to the test and see how far we could push them before it breaks and we have to upgrade to something better. But we're going to do our best to give you car content, self-development maybe, and just show you our knowledge and growth. when it comes to what we do and what we love to do. We have more cars to show you, more than his CL. He got a new daily, right?
Your TSX, so
So we'll be showing that also.
we'll probably have a little bit of fun with that. I know that right now it's a daily, so I'm gonna take my time on that one.
You'll see the CL. You'll see my Civic. Probably get my Accord going too, probably with an H-swap.
And the Lexus.
And my LS400, which will be a stance project. So I promise that if you love cars, just stay tuned. We have more content to give you.
Mucho más.
Mucho más. So thank you for watching. I'm Slowy.
I'm Chico Sticks.
And thank you for watching the introduction to Below Average. I hope you support the channel, enjoy the content that we have so far, and I promise we'll get better as we go and more cars as we go. We're going to have fun with this, and
make sure you subscribe somewhere around here,
But thank you for watching. Y'all have a good one.
Yep.
Below Average, hashtag Broke Life Bills. Thank you for watching.
Don't worry. Be happy.